call is being recorded.
Minister Willie Mooney, are you out there, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I am out here feeling great. Just got in a morning walk with my wife. Man, I'm feeling energized. Did a couple of squats just to kind of get things moving and shaking. Nothing real, not with weights or anything like that. Minister Mooney is taking it slow, but I feel amazing. I feel energized, letting that sun shine on my bald head, getting me some of that vitamin D. Yes, yes, yes. So thank you, Kathy, for just being who you are and being in this space, being persevering, consistent, all the things that I love. So thank you so much. And great morning to the world of Akana Nation. I pray that everybody is doing well. I was so empowered by yesterday's message. Message always starts with M-E, the letters M-E, which means, yes, he is speaking to me. So I choose to share whatever he says to me. I choose compelled that if I could just speak it and he's compelled me to share it to the masses, it may just touch one soul. So yesterday we were speaking about in this seed to harvest, how can I say, what do I call this lesson or season that I'm speaking about, seeds to harvest. Yesterday we're in harvest season. Actually, we're in the harvest season. We went through the accumulation season. We went through planting the seeds. We went through cultivating the seeds. And now we are in harvest season. And we are definitely seeing that in the world of Akana. I'm sure a lot of us are seeing that in our lives. Like, yeah, you wouldn't think that things would actually explode during the summertime when people are on vacation. But I was speaking about pretty much that sometimes we don't see that because we are on vacation. And when you get that first sprout, it's not time to stop. It's time to press all in. And yesterday I spoke about bringing it all in, right? The harvest is plentiful, but the labors are few. So today, I want to motivate in that. I want to encourage in that. And since I spoke about yesterday of bringing it all in, and I gave steps pretty much on strategies to gather the harvest effectively, right? Gave 5 strategies. Today, I want to dive straight in to talking about how to handle what you've hoped for, right? This is my motivation for today. How to handle what you've hoped for. So the theme of today is not just to pray for the harvest, but to prepare for it. That's the opening charge, right? Don't just pray for the harvest, right? Prepare for it. Faith without work is what? Is dead. So getting outside, maybe it's just getting outside the prayer closet and actually walking to the backyard or walking into the neighbor's house or walking into the alderman's office. I don't know what it is for you that needs to get things moving, but you have to prepare for it and you have to put some work to it. So overflow can turn into overwhelm if we're not organized. And we have to prepare for certain things. So let me say that one more time. Overflow can turn into overwhelm if we're not organized. So I want to remind everyone, just like I've been reminded, that God is faithful to bring in the increase. But it's our job to handle it wisely, right? See, the harvest is not random. It's strategic. This is a strategic strategy effort. So it's time to gather and not be guessing. Let me say that one more time. It's time to gather and not be rolling the dice, guessing. So I want to throw out just for motivation, because some of you have been doing this, but it's always a refresher, right? To hear someone else say, well, this is what needs to be done and what should be done. And if you're doing it, man, give yourselves a pat on the back. But if not, then there's room for correction. It's how do I say, constructive criticism, maybe. Like I say, message starts with me. So these are 3 leadership anchors, right? Anchors. You want to put these in the ground. You want it to go down deep for this harvest season. So number 1 is this: harvest needs hands, not just hype. Harvest needs hands, your hands on it, not just the hype. So passion planted the seed, right? It was your passion that actually planted that seed, right? Systems gather the crop. So let me say that one more time. Passions planted the seed, systems gather the crop. So ask, do I have a plan or just excitement? Are we just excited, or we actually have a strategic plan, right? Why? Because harvest needs hands. It just doesn't need hype. All right. So that's a good one. I hope you have been planning. I hope you have strategically wrote things down, right? I hope you are following the system, right? Because strategy needs, the harvest needs hands, not just hype. Number 2, overflow. This is a good one. It's always the one in the middle. And I'm only going to motivate with 3. Overflow requires order, right? Overflow requires order, decency and order. A big harvest with no structure creates what? Chaos. A big harvest with no structure creates chaos. Organization is faith in action, right? We spoke about that, right? So to be organized means that you have faith that by running that system and it organized, that means it turns into action. Faith without work, right? Is what? So organization is faith in action, man. When you see that you're organizing and you're putting you're organizing your papers, you're organizing your thoughts, you're organizing your systems, right? That's putting that faith that you have that what God gave you is coming into fruition. It's the harvest season and you're taking action. So organization is that faith in action. Number 3, right? So like number 2, let me repeat, overflow requires order. Order. We have to have order. Number 3, harvest is stewardship, not just celebration. Right? Celebrate good times. Come on. We're not, got to get back to stewarding, right? Is not just celebration. It's about stewardship. So this isn't just about getting, it's about keeping, growing, and multiplying. So a lot of times we celebrate and then we forget, right? We celebrate and then we forget. No. It's not just about getting, it's about keeping, growing, and multiplying. And in some communities, we celebrate a lot. We have so much going on. We have so many things that we've let me say, we take small steps, but we start celebrating, but it's so much of a mile that we can accomplish. But we celebrate too soon, right? And I'm going to take that back to action. So let me sum it up. Protect what we've gathered so it just doesn't slip away or we forget about it or we got to start all over. So protect what you've gathered so it just doesn't slip away. So harvest is stewardship, is not just celebration, right? So let me stop right there. Let me not ramble because I could ramble on and on. So this is the leadership. I wanted to keep this short. The leadership call to action. I want to ask 2 questions. What's my follow-up plan for every yes I'm about to receive? Now, I said that a certain way. I asked that question a certain way. I'm not even talking about the no's. I'm talking about everybody that told you yes, right? Yes, I received your postcard. Yes, I'll receive the invite to the Zoom. Yes, I'll receive that, right? But what's the follow-up plan even after that? Yes, and I'm going to speak it into existence that you're about to receive, all right? Not already received, that you're about to receive. Yes, there are some yeses out there. They're not all no's. Am I equipping my team to help carry the harvest? I spoke about that yesterday. It is not just you. If you're a Lone Ranger out there, you need to be looking for Tonto, right? If you're Batman, you need to be looking for Robin. And I said even Superman had a dog, right? So it's not just you. Teamwork makes the dream work. So am I equipping my team to help me carry the harvest, or to help carry the harvest, to help them carry their own harvest, right? So the challenge for today is to round down one specific way you'll organize your harvest process. Maybe it's the scripts, right? Maybe you're going to track the number of people who you called and followed up with, right? Maybe you're just getting more organized, right? So you're plugging into the system, but you're actually working the numbers and calculating what this harvest is going to be, right? And let me offer another call to action is to teach person on your team how to gather, right? Because let's think about it like this. Somebody partners with you and you want a duplicable system, right? But you have to how would they know if they don't have a teacher? That's what scripture says. So teach one person. Just today, focus on one on your team and help to help gather the harvest, right? And I'm always in with, or try to end with, something that we can decree and speak aloud. And let's just say this together. I am harvest ready. I'm not just praying for it. I'm prepared to handle it. Let's say that one more time. I am harvest ready. I'm not just preparing for it. I'm prepared to handle it. Let's say that one more time. I am harvest ready. I'm not just preparing for it. I'm prepared to handle it. So with that being said, Kathy, thank you for allowing me to share this morning. Rubies and above, I will see you on the call. It looks like we're going to start a little early today, so I hope you're listening in. And Akana Nation, I love you. I will see you at the top, the very top, the tip top, and we are busting through the top. Back to you, Kathy.
I love it. Yes. Thank you for that guidance, for those tips. I mean, really, it's really got to be about the follow-up of the harvest if you expect to reap. All farmers know they got to follow up on the field. So thank you so much for that. You've already given the announcement for that. I just want to remind everybody, opportunity. On tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. Sunday, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Guys, this is an opportunity for you to push your prospects. After you do what Willie said, plan your follow-up. This is the next step. People need to see what you're talking about 6, 7, maybe even 10 times. Don't give up on them, because when when you continuously let them know that you're serious about what it is that you're doing, they're going to get mad. And what I mean by mad is they're going to make a decision. That's what you want them to do. You want to push them off the fence. Yes or no? Not, I'll think about it. No, that's painful. Rip the Band-Aid off. Yes or no? Not saying that you need to talk to them like that, but you want to continue to be in front of them until they make that decision. Why? Because that helps you. You want them to make a decision so you can keep it pushing. Either push it on to the sale, push it on to a business partner, or push it on to a whole nother person. So thank you guys for your time and attention. Again, remember your opportunities this weekend. and your rebound opportunity right after this call. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend and have an account.
Good morning.
Good
Good morning, Kathy.
Yes, ma'am.
Stay
Yes, ma'am.
clean.
Yes, ma'am.
Unless something changed, the meeting on Sunday is at 5 p.m. Central.
My bad. You're right. Because of certification, we did move that up
Right.
to stay there. You're right. Thank you. Thank you for that correction.
No worries.
All righty. 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. Opportunity.
And you
Have a
say
great
certification, Kathy, is when?
Certification will be July hold on. It will be Sunday, July 6th. Excuse me?
Oh, but that's a holiday weekend.
It is a holiday weekend. Wow. Okay.
So,
I'm sorry. Yeah. Give the doctors a break. So certification in July will be Sunday, July 13th. I'll send out an email to that effect.
Okay,
guys.
thank you.
Thank you, Willie. All right, guys. I believe all business has been taken care of. And as they say in church, I'm not even gonna try to pretend to do now. But y'all know all announcements and everything is taken care of. So with the love of the Lord, I'll let you go. Have a great day. Have a